Every city in the UK has an infamous kebab shop, the one that everyone warns you about, the one with the worst reviews on the internet. People say the staff are rude, that the meat is greasy and dirty, and that they spent days feeling ill after eating there. If you believe the reviews, these are the kebab shops you should never go to. So naturally, we're gonna try them all. We're traveling to all the UK's biggest cities to find the worst rated kebab houses. And then we're gonna order a doner kebab and see if they're really that bad. We're gonna be using the worst, funniest and wildest reviews to narrow down our targets. And then after we've experienced it ourselves, we're gonna be leaving our own review. We are TPD TV. This is the most miserable challenge we have ever done. So sit back, relax and watch us do this so you don't have to. Ladies and gentlemen, how bad are the UK's worst kebabs? We also went to Dublin. I know that's not in the UK, but we go to Dublin as well. Enjoy the show.
Can't believe we've driven all the way to fucking London to have a doner kebab.
Yep, that's right. A 4-hour drive just to eat a doner kebab. It was weird driving into central London. Normally we get the train, and we've actually been to this place before.
So this review from Clemens Kosh says, worst service ever. Service was bad, rude staff, plus I had explosive diarrhea the day after eating a kebab. Can't wait. Another review from Louis. It's very thirsty. Good slipstreams. What?
Let's head on into the restaurant. It should be illegal to have a doner kebab at 12 p.m.
What are you going to get, Rob?
Doner kebab for me today, I think. Just a small for me, mate. Just that way we can do a kebab. Whatever's best for you, mate.
So because this one's right next door to King's Cross Station, it's a bit of a tourist trap. All the tourists go there. That's why there's foreign currency. A load of the reviews called out this suspicious ATM, but we didn't have to use that.
Really friendly guys.
Lovely.
This was just left up to them. This is their doner kebab.
So this one's a bit harder to share, but this is how they decided to serve it. It is worth mentioning that we're trying to get some salad, some sauce, some meat in every bite, and we do eat more than we just show on camera.
That's some of the spiciest chili sauce I've had on a doner kebab for a long time. Really good. £9 for this, but we are in central London. Well, guys, that's a wrap.
Gonna give props to Crystal Kebab for doing something a little bit different. The brat sauce was a little bit much for me, but it was quite nice as it was presented, wasn't it, Raz?
Yeah, when you think about it, Crystal Kebab sounds like a stripper name.
You know what? Really solid. Went in, had a laugh with the staff about the weather, was pleased to see the doner kebab comes as a wrap, and even more thrilled to have some really spicy chili sauce on there. Would definitely go here again. Great location too.
Kebab.
TPD TV is powered by our incredible Patreon family. We really can't do it without you lot. If you like what we do on this channel and you want to consider supporting us, then click the Patreon link in the description. You'll get immediate access to loads of stuff, including loads of videos from the archives that are only available on Patreon. It is the ultimate place to be if you're a fan of our channel. Thanks so much.
Kebab.
Welcome to Liverpool, home of John, George, Ringo and Paul, but more importantly, home of the Godfather, a random kebab house on this random estate.
So Paul says avoid. Family ended up with serious stomach cramps after ordering and eating from here. Doner meat is bland and greasy. Salad looked like it was 5 days old. Let's dig in. Hello, mate. Could I just get a doner kebab, please?
Small, large.
Just a small one will do.
Absolutely perfect seating area if you've come on your own and you don't want a table, but at least they give themselves 5 stars. The menu had everything you would expect, and it was reasonably priced, to be fair.
It's cold in here.
It is cold.
With respect, shithole.
They did have a couple of seats, but not enough for us to sit and enjoy, so we had to take this to the van.
Only man who's ever been to Godfather with a fucking latte in his hand.
Hey, you know me, mate.
Right, let's unbox her.
That's a lot of salad.
It is, yeah. Okay.
Is there any kebab in there?
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty good, that meat.
Looks a bit thick.
Mary's up first for the kebab taste test.
It's an alright kebab. Not bad at all.
When you can find it, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Fell out of his mouth into kebab. Brilliant. My bite's up next. I bet the bread is quite soft. I don't know if that's because it's just...
Matches you.
Kind of crispy in certain parts, like it had overcooked in certain bits, so it added a little bit of texture rather than just like a big, long, greasy strip of doner.
It's a fine kebab.
If I'd have ordered that, I wouldn't be giving it a bad review. Case in point.
Decent little spot. The restaurant itself was bloody freezing inside, though that didn't affect the food in any way. Very generous with the salad portion of the doner kebab, so if you don't like loads of salad, make sure to ask for none. But other than that, really nice, tasty meat.
Kebab.
During the production of this video, I've got violently ill with some food poisoning. I'd love to see if in the comments, if you guys can figure out which kebab is to blame on with the show.
kebab.
Here we are in the glorious city of Leeds in Yorkshire, and we're here to go to Shainan Kebab. It's got some terrible reviews, this one.
Hafiz Malik gave this 1 star, said chefs on the mobile phones, unhygienic. Is it? Sikh kebab stank. This was an amazing place over 20 years back, gone really downhill. Lamb curry meat was hard, it was not lamb. Mixed grill shocking, kebab meat cold and shocking. Can't wait to be shocked.
This place adopts one of my least favourite rules, a minimum card charge of 10 quid.
How much is that? Because I'm paying on cards, so I might need to add some. Cool. Do you want a drink, a roll, or one of the ice creams? I need to spend an extra 2 quid. Whoever answers first gets whatever they want. And if it's not 2 quid, charge us 2 quid for it.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Well, it was a decent environment in there. It was nice and clean. They had loads of options, a proper seating area if you want to have a real sit-down meal. But it wasn't available to us. We just got handed ours straight in a bag. So unfortunately, it means the van's going to stink again. Sporks at the ready, folks. Here we go.
It's time for the grand reveal. Let's fold both layers over and see the goods.
Oh, that looks pretty good, you
It's
know.
like a garlic naan, that, isn't it?
Wow.
Can we get some love in the comments, please, for Raz, who's letting us eat all these kebabs in his van? You know how much a doner kebab stinks out of room, never mind a van.
That's delicious.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's lovely and warm.
Is it?
Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, that's so nice.
What sauce is that?
It's like chili, but quite tomatoey.
The sauce tastes a bit like Italian though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's,
If you get
it's
me-
almost like marinara sauce, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to try a bit of the bread as well, which also is very warm.
It is really Italian, that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Leeds, home of the best Italian Turkish food.
It's one of the best ones we've had for sure.
Really good spot. They clearly care about being a one-stop shop for customers, as their range was very extensive, including all manner of savoury and sweet items. Nice pictures of family and stuff on the wall. Loses points due to the minimum card spend of a tenner, but that's the only minor complaint.
Doner kebab.
Folks, you find us here in Bradford, the official city of culture. And would you believe it, we're here to have a doner kebab.
Okay, so Adriz said he's very disappointed with the quality of the doner. The smell is extremely disgusting with an awful aftertaste. I ordered a medium box for each of my family members and the price is so high for the bad quality doner. Would not recommend to my worst enemy.
I'm not sure why you'd even be speaking to your worst enemy to begin with, to be honest. First impressions, this place looks nice.
Can I just get just a doner kebab, please?
Eating or takeaway?
Eat in, please.
Like the small kebab, big kebab?
Just a small one for me.
yeah?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Eating, yeah?
Yeah, please.
Or
Just the kebab, mate.
just the kebab?
Yeah, thank you. What a friendly lady.
Really nice seating area, this. The chairs are so plush and comfy.
Oh, look at the light fixtures.
It's nice in here.
Really nice.
I think that review might have just been a one-off.
Yeah, for some reason, loads of kebab places are also fish and chip shops, and this one is as well. And every time we've had one, it just tastes like fish, and it's not a good mix. So hopefully, it won't be like this here.
It's got like a bit of a crumb coating or something.
A what?
A crumb coating.
crumb.
Fish?
You're gonna hate that.
Oh, do you taste fish?
A little bit.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm not tasting fish.
The meat has a good spice.
It doesn't taste low quality like.
I'm gonna go in for some more. It's quite nice. A unique taste, good quality. You can tell it's good quality. The doner meat does taste a little bit cheesy, which is strange, but hey-ho.
This place was great. Ample parking outside for my Mark 1 Volkswagen Golf GTI Cabriolet. Really friendly and engaging lady on the till. And the food was decent quality too. The doner kebab had a natural spice to it, which was rare, and the decor of the restaurant was top notch. The seats were very comfortable, reminiscent of my Mark 1 Volkswagen Golf GTI Cabriolet. Would visit again.
Kebab.
Take me back to London. Here we are back in the capital. We're going to Best Kebab. There is a lot of restaurants that claim they're the best kebab, but will this be the one? Here's a review.
This is an interesting one. We normally pick the review based on the food, but this was too good to miss. This kebab shop stole my phone. I accidentally dropped it getting out of the Uber. They told me that it was in the kebab shop. I'm a 20-year-old girl. They had taken out my SIM and were making calls to my family. Let's try the kebab. I'm gonna grab a doner kebab.
Another one?
Could I just get a doner kebab, please?
Doner.
Yes, sir.
But it will take time. Like,
That meat is not heated.
Okay, so this is the first one, Best Kebab, where it's going to take so long for them to make it. We have to come back in 15 minutes.
It really wasn't too bad waiting 15 minutes, because next door there was one of the nicest independent coffee shops I've ever seen. It was very trendy and very hip.
Really, really nice lad in there.
Yeah.
Really nice member of staff. Talking about how long his shift was. Proper like retail small talk, which you don't really get in these kind of places. This looks very sus though. No seating area, so we got to eat this one in the van. I'm sorry, Raz.
A little lemon for you.
Lemon on top.
What the fuck is that doing there?
Oh God, guys, I really don't want this.
I know, but you've got
This
it
is
for
real-
YouTube.
There is absolutely no worse than a suspicious meat.
Oh no, why is it?
I can't do it. I'm so sorry.
When we set out to make this video, we really wanted it to be a case of, do you know what? All the kebabs are pretty good, but this one was disgusting. It was terrible. The salad was limp. Oh, it was a real challenge getting this down the throat.
Man with Mercedes badge in front of him should never be served this. Jesus, what is going on in it? Why is it hard like that, man? I can't even grab a bit with a shitty plastic fork. And why is that bit totally different coloured?
It's safe to say that maybe they should rename the name of this restaurant perhaps to Worst Kebab.
They must sit there overnight. It's been heated up.
We're the first doner of the day.
Inside.
That's lucky, Raz, if you get the first doner of the day. I almost roll it. Sound like your mother.
Gotta say, this one was bleak. The meat was every colour of the rainbow and had inconsistent crunchy bits throughout. The salad was pretty mental too. If you're on this street and you're in the mood for a snack, perhaps consider a pistachio cookie from the coffee shop next door instead.
Doner kebab.
Folks, we couldn't have a better sponsor for this week's video. It's time to level up with our good friends over at HelloFresh. One of my main New Year's resolutions now we're in 2026 is to eat better and stop treating lunch like it's a chore. And so far, HelloFresh have contributed massively to my success with that this year. HelloFresh just works so well for me. You order your box, you get the box, you don't end up stood in the kitchen at 6 p.m. thinking, what have I got left in the fridge? Everything turns up measured, balanced, and idiot-proof, which is great for me because I'm not very good in the kitchen. It's quick and it's realistic. You get some great food, and I genuinely get a unique sense of pride when I look down at a plate of food that I've actually made. It's class. The menu choice is next level. I'm quite a fussy eater, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have specific dietary requirements. HelloFresh will absolutely have something for you. They've got loads more recipes than they used to have. They've got loads of calorie smart options. They've got proper protein choices, so you can tailor your HelloFresh choices to how you actually like to eat. Dinner is no longer a daily negotiation. And if you're like us and you're all over the shop all the time and you need to put your plan on pause or skip a week, HelloFresh make it really easy to do that. It is very flexible. So if you want to make your midweek dinners easier and cut out all the nonsense, you can get 50% off your first HelloFresh box, then 20% off the next 4, and free treats for 3 months. All you've got to do is scan the QR code on screen or click the link that's at the top of the description. It's less thinking, it's better food, and it's no more scrounging the cupboards for old noodles and no more dirty doner kebabs. One more time, that's 50% off your first box, 20% off the next 4, and free treats for 3 months. It doesn't get any easier to say that last bit. Big up HelloFresh. I love HelloFresh. It's a great service. They've worked with us on this channel for a long time now, and I'm very grateful for their support. Click the link and back to the misery.
Kebab.
Guess what's round the corner? Guess what's round the corner? Daddy wants a doner. Daddy, let's go get a kebab.
Please excuse the noise of a smackhead screaming just off camera. We're here to read you the review from Kebab Corner. Ali says, this place is so tight with the sauces. The owner's son tells his staff off for giving the customer extra sauce and watches how much you put on. He doesn't let you put on your own sauce. Proper tight. When you're spending this kind of money every week, won't be coming here again after I saw the guy telling people off. Right, I fancy a doner, mate.
Yeah, I couldn't think of what I'd rather have.
Cash or bank transfer. So we're gonna have to do the bank transfer. We're gonna pay with the bank transfer if that's okay.
This one.
Just one, yeah.
This is a real barrier to entry if your bank has good security.
Well, I have never ever eaten somewhere where you have to do a bank transfer.
Wild, that, innit?
Obviously, we all know the reason why.
Yeah.
You know, we're all just trying to keep the roof over
Innit?
our
Fair
head.
enough.
But Christ, didn't even check that I transferred it.
Really?
I did transfer it.
Looks quite nice,
Yeah,
that.
it does, you know.
As always, the food's not that hot. It's just so cold in the restaurant that it looks really steamy.
Really nice salad, that.
Really?
Really fresh, really crispy. Actually adds to the experience. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna pick it up, you know, and have like a bite as intended. That pita
Yeah.
is so soft.
Yeah.
And the kebab meat is really nice.
Tasty, that, isn't it?
That is
Try some of the salad.
That's
I
banging.
implore you. It's really good. Really good. And I'm glad this place had the quirk of the bank transfer, because otherwise we won't really have much to say. It's legitimately a solid kebab, this, and it's a nice restaurant with lots of room. The only restaurant really like this that we've seen.
While we didn't get the sauce we asked for on our kebab, there was loads of sauce available in there to just self-administer. So I don't know what the fuck that review was on about, to be fair. Well done, Bradford. Been pretty good.
Yeah.
This was a really well put together establishment. Nice big seating area, friendly staff, affordable pricing, and self-service screens. The only issue I have is the fact there's no card machine, yet they accept backs transfer. Card machine charges aren't that expensive, guys. Just pay the price for your customers' convenience. Food was class, so we'll forgive.
Kebab.
As the sun sets this evening, we are thrilled to be making our way to somewhere we very rarely go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bristol, home of Chill Grill.
Okay, so Dan said, absolutely disgusting, do not eat here. Chips as soggy as a baby's wet nappy. Wings as burnt and dry as the Sahara Desert. I feel physically sick after eating such crap. Stay away from this place.
Let's check it out. I like the flags outside. Hey, can I just get a dollar kebab? You're not getting anything?
No.
No, mate, I'm full, thank you.
Really, really interesting and unique decor in here. Now, they've not really set a theme of any kind. I think they've just got their hands on like some random bits, but it does make a difference. The atmosphere in here was nice. They had some festive lights up. It looked pretty good. I was very, very comfortable.
That was pretty good, that. Really friendly as well.
I don't know if you can sense this through the video, but this meat was absolutely wonderful. It felt really clean and super high quality.
I love a tortilla. Really, really quite nice.
Yeah, that's
Lovely quality. Thick.
it is really good, that. The best I've tried on this challenge. I think you're going to like this one, Raz.
POV, guys. You're the kebab.
Lucky you, we're getting to see what it looks like from the kebab's perspective. These guys could not stop munching this kebab.
He's still scoffing.
It's really, really nice. And this is my third doner of the day. I'm sick of them, but this is so nice. I'm still eating.
You know what they say? $3 a day keeps the doctor away.
No, the doctor on speed dial.
No.
Well done, Chill Grill. You did a really good job, and I don't know what that review about the baby's nappy was on about.
They've absolutely scoffed that one down. Bristol is in the lead, I think.
This was really good. Doner kebab was served quickly. The meat seemed great, not greasy or grim like some other restaurants can be. Really quirky and interesting decor, especially the seats. The only downside was the gimp sat across from us playing videos out loud on his phone, but this isn't the restaurant's fault. Good work, guys.
Doner kebab.
Here we are in the UK's most glamorous city, Birmingham, and it looks even nicer tonight because it's dusted with a fresh sprinkling of snow. We're at Kebabalicious.
David Butler gave this 1 star and said, "Do not go here. The description of the food on the menu to what came was disgusting. It was that kebab that stinks, funny, and tastes even worse. The whole meal was just horrible. I'm disappointed because the name made me order. Unfortunately, it's a cheap kebab."
Evening, mate. Can I just get a doner kebab, please? And a Coke Zero.
And what with chips?
Yeah, if it comes with chips, I'll have chips.
Now, we've seen some great seating areas on this challenge, and we've seen some bad ones. I'll let you decide what this one is.
He's sat on a chair. He's sat on a chair. It's freezing in here, mate.
eBay open sign.
Oh, yeah. 1 sec.
Something we did notice was everything in this place seemed like a really, really good value.
Do you want to sit down?
Yeah, I'd love to.
What do you guess? There's a chair just over there for you, mate.
Where? It is so...
A nice, open and clean cooking area. That's what we love to see. Unfortunately, this was another van kebab. We do try and eat on site as often as we can, but obviously we couldn't here.
Oh, that one looks good.
That one does look
It's
good.
like pepper.
Oh, can I try an auxiliary chip first? This can't play a part, but those chips are fucking
It
fantastic.
does play a part because we ask for the same thing in every restaurant, and if you get some
Try one of those chips. Oh,
This felt like a real cut above the rest. The quality was amazing.
quite thick. Very good portion. How much was this?
about £7.
This one could be my favourite because the kebab, the stripper kebab, with the crispiness of the chips is a great combo. This might be my favourite.
Yeah, it is pretty good, actually.
Yo, I gotta tell you straight up, I've had a lot of doner kebabs in a lot of cities, and this one was spectacular. Really, really good quality. Restaurant could do with a couple extra chairs as they only had one, and maybe close the door next time, because but 10 out of 10 doner.
kebab.
In the city centre of Liverpool, we have got Mamo's Kebabs.
This place has an overwhelming amount of bad reviews based on the staff alone. So this guy said, the man at the counter was so rude and tried to scam me. I had already paid for my order when he gave it to me. He then tried to charge me again and insisted that I pay. I left and he started to scream at me. The food tasted grim also.
There's so many reviews about specifically the staff in here, so we wanted to give it a whirl and see if it's true. Doner kebab.
Let's head on in. Don't look too happy about it, Mary. Kebab right next to the open door, nice and cold.
Hello, mate. How are you doing? Please, could I have just a doner kebab in a box, please? Yeah, please.
A lot of the reviews say he just makes up the price. And I can't see all of them for £7.
Okay, so that was immediately quick, really quick. Does look nice. Chips as well.
Time for the taste test. Interestingly, didn't get offered salad with this one, so there's none here.
Best garlic sauce yet. Can't really compliment too much else.
The sauce was really watery, so we ended up each having a little accident, just like this one here. This is one of the only places where we weren't offered salad, which is unusual because normally you can't escape the salad. Chips weren't even mentioned in the equation, but we did get some, and I actually prefer that to the salad.
That kebab was alright, but it was just very fine. The sauce covered all of it up, really. You couldn't really taste the kebab.
Wanted to try this out as it's called out often for the staff being rude, and while the guy was very direct and to the point, I wouldn't say he was necessarily rude. Nice to not have salad on the doner kebab, and to get chips was a bonus. Seemed to be charged a random price though.
A kebab.
I'd be lying if I said we were really excited for our 1 millionth kebab in the space of about a week, but we made it to this place in Bristol called MIS. This one had a concerning review.
Orlando gave it 1 star 6 months ago. He said, please do not go here. My friend and I ordered from here and I ended up having severe food poisoning. Shut up! She ended up going to hospital and I ended up throwing up for an hour straight. Please do not go here!
Absolutely devastated to come to Bristol just for this.
The 4 of us sat down. It was very cold in here, and yeah, I did say 4 of us because I am including this moped that's just inside.
Free parking, isn't it? Park inside.
You know they've got nothing to hide when you've got a nice visible view of the back area. The kebab came nice and quick, really crispy salad on there. It was warm, but it looks hotter than it is because of the steam. It was just freezing cold in this restaurant.
I'm bent over to have a little bite of the kebab.
After a bit of laughing for no reason, we carried on and we ended up finishing this whole kebab between us. It was absolutely delicious, and it's very rare that I will tolerate salad in my day-to-day life, believe me, but this was actually totally passable. Big up. This was one high-quality kebab. Nice long strands of doner meat, minimal grease, really good garlic mayo, and some nice crispy lettuce. Also, free parking if you can squeeze your vehicle into the restaurant itself. Big up the Bristol kebab scene.
Doner kebab.
Welcome to Sheffield, Yorkshire's second best city. This looks pretty good, this one. Oh my god, this one looks great. Would you believe it? We're here for a doner kebab. I got sick from eating here. I had so much pain in my abdomen. I had to miss a week off work and was in A&E for 4 hours at night. I found a sharp staple in my food, which management didn't want to discuss with me. Guess your appetite going that, doesn't it? Do I have to pick one of those? Can I have it with the wedges, please? The decor in here is great. She was so rude.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't crack a smile. She didn't say please, thank you, or anything. Oh my god, they got TikTok. Oh, that's clever.
They were blasting out some mid-2010s pop music in here like it were going out of fashion. We were dancing, we were getting ready to eat, and we were excited to see what wedges in a kebab place were like.
Interesting.
Table service as well, yeah?
That's a hash brown.
This really caught me off guard. I've never seen a wedge like that.
It's pretty solid, that.
Yeah. I fuck with the wedges. Let's see how it combines with the taste of the. Oh no, I've got another. Might have to get marked down for that, man.
You can't mark them down for that. Fair play, you know. Guy brought it over to the table. I didn't even have to ask.
I'm not a big fan of the kebab meat. It's quite thin, pale, not too much flavour, but I did get a bit of like hard gristle type thing in there, and that just immediately turns me off eating.
Speak for yourself. Quite nice. And I got a saucy boot as well.
These boots are made for saucing. Weird wedges, but maybe that's a cultural thing. No?
When looking for a dirty doner kebab, a proper sit-down meal vibe won't be everybody's cup of tea, but we had a good little scran in here. Lost a few points due to the cashier being quite rude, but made up for it with the table service. Also, cool wedges.
Doner kebab, Pete.
Manchester, also known as the United Kingdom's most overrated city. Today we're going to Urban Spice. Would you believe it? A place you can get a doner kebab, and it's got parking so close it feels like you're already in there.
God, it's like we're in there already. Here's what Kieran has to say. Honest to God, the worst thing I've ever paid for in my life. I wouldn't recommend it to my worst enemy. I ate half the kebab, it was drowned in grease, tasted basic, and had random bits of fish in the doner kebab. Let's check it out.
The staff greeted us as soon as we walked in, which was the first time that happened on this challenge.
Please, can I get just the doner kebab, please?
It's off to a good start, this place. The seats were nice and comfy. There's loads of room actually inside the restaurant, so if you're dining with a few mates, you're going to be laughing. Guilty of one of this year's most heinous crimes, though, playing TikToks out loud in public. The doner arrived well wrapped and presented on a tray like a real dine-in meal, which we've only seen one other time on this challenge, and it tasted like a kebab.
The doner kebab.
Bit dry.
Not using fork.
That is really nice, and after the last one I was feeling a little bit queasy about having any more kebab, but I could eat a lot more of that. Lovely garlic mayo as well.
It is good, that, isn't it?
Might be my favourite one of the whole run so far. And they've all got matching hats on.
Great parking, nice staff, and most importantly, decent scran. Loads of salad to choose from if that's your thing, and a really tasty doner kebab. One single point lost for playing TikToks out loud on the TV. I felt like I was on the bus with a mindless 2020s child, but aside from that, really good. Well done, guys.
Kebab.
Now then, guys, back on the road again to Nottingham. We're checking out a place called Espresso. Here's what Martin had to say. Ordered a doner kebab late Saturday. Thought the staff would be nice when they asked if I wanted a few chips on the kebab. But when I got home, it was more like a chip kebab than a doner. 4 bits of meat on top of loads of chips. Dry as a bone. Never again. Very disappointed.
Just the kebab, mate. And the salad. Yeah, if that comes with it, I'll take that, please. Yeah. Seems really nice in here so far, to be honest. We got to eat this in the van because there was no seating area in that one.
They were incredibly friendly. They all had a matching uniform on. Really clean in there, and it smelled amazing, so I don't know what the reviews were all about.
It was $7.99, which is kind of expensive, but that is a sizable portion.
Oh, a nice box.
It's a nice box, that. Yeah. Fresh and tasty food. Yeah. Oh. It's delicious.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kebab's really nice, but the bread is not good. It's very thin. If it was doughy, then you could get away with the crispy outer, but without the doughiness, it's a bit too like...
Break bread with the enemies. Good, very creamy. But where's the spice?
This place was actually great. Kebab was slightly on the pricier side, but it tasted delicious. The staff were smartly dressed, polite and attentive, and the rest of the menu looked really good too. I would absolutely order this again, though the bread was a bit tough.
Kebab.
Here we fucking go. We're going up to Scotland, you shite bag.
There is no movie magic here, folks. We have come to Glasgow specifically for kebab. Oh, Christ in heaven above. And there's some interesting ones in Glasgow. Let's go.
This place is called Pizza Crawler, and it was one of the lowest reviewed ones that we could find using Google.
You know it's good when they do fish and chips as well.
So Ashley wrote a real creative review. He wrote a lot of stuff, but I'm just going to read out the best bits. So he said the kebab meat was anemic. It looked like it had never seen a grill or even heat. I suspect it was introduced to boiling water at a safe distance and asked politely to consider cooking itself. The chili sauce in its final insult was less of a condiment and more of a broth. It sloshed around the box like it was trying to escape. By the end, I wasn't sure whether I'd eaten food or survived a trauma. I didn't feel full, I feel betrayed. My stomach called the police.
Let's give it a try. Hi, mate. Can I just get a doner kebab, please? Doner kebab sauce? Yeah, please. Thank you. Spicy or garlic?
Did you know every house in Scotland has a deep fat fryer installed in the kitchen?
So that's the pizza crunch. So that's a deep fried half a pizza. They love that up here. I had one once. It's not for me.
Here it is, the doner kebab. Now, let me tell you folks, I love Glasgow, and I specifically love the food that is available in Glasgow, so it was a real travesty that we had to eat this bad kebab.
That is unique.
It was unique, and that caught me off guard until Mary actually described the proper taste.
It's like what I imagine a dog would taste like when it's wet.
That was such a truly jarring taste. I've had to come outside and spit it on the floor.
So after a few more bites, initially I was surprised because it's quite unique, but now I realise it's pretty fucking disgusting.
It's a real awful meat taste.
It really does taste like fishy.
Yeah, like fishy
dog.
Fishy wet dog.
Yeah.
And I hate fish.
Moving on.
This was a bad doner kebab, sorry to say, but sometimes you gotta call it like it is. The staff were super friendly and the meat had this distinctly fishy smell and taste, possibly due to the fish being prepared in high quantity in the same venue. Not good. You need a lot of sauce to drown out the taste.
kebab.
It's time to jump on the jet and head over from Leeds Bradford Airport over to Dublin, an amazing city with its own kebab.
Dave Shaw gave this 1 star a month ago, saying they should call it cabbage kebab instead of lamb. 90% of the thing is cabbage that you have to scrape away. Absolutely rank. Stomach was in bits after eating here. This is literally the definition of how to screw up something as simple as a kebab. Place feels dirty. It has the vibe that everything is going to be sticky. If you love cabbage and stomach pain, this place is amazing. Well, let's check it out.
If you can't tell by the footage, we are absolutely hammered in this one, so it might be a bit biased.
How much was that? $9.75 again in yours?
It was quite a lot, wasn't it?
I don't know what the conversion is. It's this much.
So we've drafted in an expert tonight to have the, because we're in Dublin and we didn't just want to lump Dublin in with like the rest of the places. We've drafted in a fat expert.
My good friend Daniel White is here.
Are you familiar with him?
Hi, I'm the expert.
Table service here provided by a little Mosher. It's nice to have your food delivered straight to you.
That looks quite nice, that.
It looks fucking disgusting on screen, so I don't know what drunk me was on about.
It's a nice place. They've got like some really good like seating area, and I think the customer service is pretty good.
Let's see how the old Irish kebab is.
You can all relate to this feeling, man, just being hammered with a delicious doner.
It's delicious.
It's a bit sweaty, if you know what I mean. It tastes fine, but like, it feels sweaty.
This wonderful meal was just a small part of an amazing trip to Dublin. What a great place. Shout out to all our Irish viewers. We fucking love you guys so much.
I gotta be honest, it was really, really nice. Danny White's just fallen over, and so did I, and I fell over as well.
This kebab was really, really nice. It helped that we were very hammered and we lightly romanticised it due to being in Dublin, an amazing city full of amazing people. The chili sauce was really hard hitting and spicy, and the seating area was generously sized and very clean. Big up with love from the UK.
Doner kebab.
Birmingham in the freezing cold. We're going to a place called Charlie 2's. Now, I'm a bit concerned because I've never eaten at Charlie 1, so hopefully I don't have to have seen the first one before watching the second one.
Harry says, mixed kebab, mostly bones and fat. Doner meat like chewing on sandals. Naan bread like chewing on sponges. And if you try to call to speak civilly, they'll sigh and just hang up on you. Do not recommend whatsoever, but their chili sauce is good.
Hey, mate, can I just get just a doner kebab?
Nice and warm and in, friendly. We've got lots of unique options as well, like fish and chips. Could be a good thing or a bad thing.
I might be just clutching at straws in the edit here, but watching this back, I do seem to remember that it did take quite a long time for the food to be ready, considering that it's just a doner kebab and it's spinning there and it's ready to rock pretty much. But after we waited a little bit, we got the bag and I was really impressed with the value.
That is the cheapest one of the challenge, £4, and I've got to tell you, it looks great, and even better, and this is a slight advantage that they've got. They were out of garlic mayo, so we got chili sauce. That is certainly a unique option. Look at that.
Oh, it smells like
Pretty
pancake.
good. Do you know what? Maybe you can eat this without a fork.
It's good news because I don't have any more forks.
Nice to not have to piss about with a little plastic fork. Just grab it in your hands. Look at that bite mark.
Oh, it is very chewy. It is a bit like a sandal. No, sponge, sorry, a sponge.
This was nice, but it was kind of like a struggle meal, like where you just make something with whatever you've got left in your kitchen before you do a big shop.
Oh, it's got a squeak to it.
Yeah.
You know when it rubs against your teeth? I like the onion.
There's no onion in it.
No, there is.
There's not.
I'm looking at a bit of onion. I'm chewing on a bit of onion.
Yeah. I don't know if
quite like that.
Yeah?
I like the whole thing as a package. I like
it's
the
good,
naan.
innit? Yeah.
I don't know if I like how like burnt the naan is.
Yeah, it's very burnt.
I did just get a bit of burn, like having a bit of burnt toast, and I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of burnness.
Carcinogenic.
Really good value. It's quite rare to get a doner kebab at this price nowadays. Kebab came in a naan, which is really cool and unique, but the place was out of garlic mayo, which is a bit of a mishap. Friendly staff and good food, to be honest. A bit chewy, but hey-ho, killer value.
Doner kebab, Pete.
We are back in Nottingham, and we're going to be trying another one of Nottingham's worst rated kebab houses called Tops.
So it's got a ton of bad reviews, one in particular from Adam. He says that the kebab looked terrible, it looked like yesterday's meat and the naan bread wasn't fresh. They tried to call them back to see if they could sort it out and apparently they were ignored.
I nearly fell on my fucking ass walking in here, man. Look at the wet floor sign. That's the slipperiest floor I've ever fucking stood on.
It was £1 cheaper than the other one in Nottingham. The guy wasn't super friendly, but I'm not really bothered about that.
I'll tell you something that you don't want to experience when you're about to have some lovely hot food. Arctic freezing cold temperatures.
Like you're vaping.
Yeah, it's lovely and warm in here.
You know, normally in takeaways, if you've got seats, they're pretty poor. These are some nice seats and nice tables.
Fair enough, the tables and chairs are quite nice, but if we've learned anything from doing these challenges, it's that doesn't always correlate to the food. After 13 minutes, here was our well-presented kebab.
Oh, it's pretty good to be fair.
Oh, we got chips in there as well. Oh, the steam. It's like Raz's breath.
Once again, presentation isn't everything. This was pretty whack.
That one's nowhere near as good.
Yeah, the meat's not very good. A bit peppery though. It's just quite beefy.
It was overwhelmingly peppery. I'm someone who puts like tons of pepper on a pizza, but this was just too much, really uncharacteristic.
Yeah, it's really peppery, but it also tastes like nothing.
This is definitely one of the more disappointing ones.
The chips are really nice. They're really crispy, even though they've been under like all of the lettuce and the kebab.
The further you go in, they're not as crispy.
Now I'm back on the road.
This place was actually better than we expected based on the past Google reviews, but there were a few issues. It was freezing cold inside, the floor was a serious slip hazard without warning, and the only thing we could taste in the kebab was pepper and cucumber.
Kebab.
Right then, we are here in Sheffield. We are here to go to Chapeltown Grill, and it's got a great review, this one. Brad Lee says, I was ordering food when I heard noises from the back and I went to go and look at what was happening, and the man who owns the establishment was harshly beating some sort of animal. Yeah, I'm some kind of animal, you know. I then went to ask what he was beating, and he said a large rat. He went back into the part with food without washing his hands and served someone.
Please can I get just a doner kebab?
It checks out, like being able to see right into the back. Like I can picture what was happening, and I've got the heebie-jeebs. Have a look.
This is a pretty bleak environment, but I can't really complain with the service. The boss man was super friendly, and I ended up with the kebab in my hands within a matter of minutes.
Well, that was really quick, and we've got to eat this one in the van because there was no seating in there.
The thought of putting this in my body is sending me west.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I like that. It stops it going soggy. Oh, and you know what? They've put some tissue over the salad that stops it going soggy as well.
Yeah, it's pretty good preparation, that. What a stupid way.
What are you doing, man? What the fuck? Why are you putting the whole fucking up?
I didn't have enough time.
You're a slob.
I didn't have enough time.
Can I have some, please?
It's not great, but it's not that bad.
That is just middle of the road kebab.
Yeah.
Out to it. Not wrong with it. It's fine. I appreciate the bread. I appreciate the thought of putting it on top.
Oh, I don't like that. That tastes a bit stale.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, the meat's fine. It's fine. It's a doner kebab. It's all right. It's completely middle of the road. But it tastes a bit like rats. Right, let's get to the next one.
Absolutely nothing wrong with this place. Food arrived very quickly and the boss man was friendly and polite. The seating area left a lot to be desired, but I appreciate it's a small unit. Fair play, Chapeltown Grill, serving your hungover community one kebab at a time.
A kebab.
0161 Manny on the map. We are headed over to Manchester to visit a weird place called Adams. This kebab house is not in the city centre, it's not in a random estate, it is next to a petrol station on the forecourt.
We have made a special journey out to a petrol station to come to Adams.
This review by David Boy Waring, who knows what he's wearing? No, I hope. It's a 1 star. It says, terrible, ordered a large chicken kebab with salad. Very little salad. Well, it was just a bit of soggy lettuce and very thin onion, over drenched in mayo to make it look bigger. Good job I have never ordered the medium kebab, as you would have starved. Never going again. Cold food. Yuck.
Really unique interior in here. It definitely used to be something else, like something that wasn't a kebab house and they've just kind of retrofit it. And look at this. This sign here, please ask about the error in our menu. Instead of being proactively told about the error when you order the item, you have to ask about it. I've never seen out like that. And the table was covered in someone else's old food.
This one is an interesting kind of destination. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there's a Rolls Royce out there getting washed.
I'm really struggling with the smell in it.
It was an assault on the nostrils, this place, but the food looked okay.
Thick and chewy, and paired with the smell in here, I'm not doing well.
I made up for Mary's lack of enthusiasm and I was scoffing down big bits of kebab like there's no tomorrow.
Well, do you know what? Friendly staff. Food was all right. Mary didn't like it. Strange place. Very strange. I can see why some people don't like that one.
Really interesting destination, not like any kebab shop I've been to before. The place had ample seating, but unfortunately a bit of a rank smell, which put some of us off our food. I'm still mesmerised and bewildered by the please enquire about the error on the menu sign. It's a tough spot to recommend this.
Kebab.
Right, folks, it is time for the most viral bad kebab house on this list. This place is all over the internet. It's viral on TikTok and on Instagram Reels. Ladies and gentlemen, Best Kebab.
Here we are at Best Kebab, the most infamous one on this list. Most of this is going to take place in voiceover. Here we go.
This is an example of some of the virality of this restaurant. Because the food is so bad, people just think that it's okay to literally just terrorize the owners. So you can see here this lad's going in and like throwing shit in there. And yeah, these are just kids, right? But they're actually being dickheads here, you gotta be honest. So there's absolutely no need for any of this. This is part of the reason why Best Kebab is so viral, because it's kind of like a challenge and a trend to fucking ruin this guy's day.
Could I just get a doner kebab, please? Just standard doner kebab. Pay card. Yeah, it's grim, mate. It's only going to get worse as well. Yeah, I agree. We got a long drive.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Yeah. Might dip them in your fryer, warm them up. We didn't get asked if we want salad or sauce, so I've no idea what's on this. It's the only one that's not asked that. But he was friendly.
He was lovely,
He was friendly.
wasn't
He was very nice. Okay, it's got chili on it, salad.
We tried to remove as much bias as possible and try this kebab objectively.
Very watery. It's like a soup.
I gotta be honest, Mez, it is pretty grim.
Yeah, I mean, the wrap has kind of been, of pitter has been like demolished in the centre.
If you get like a decent scoop of it, you'll see what I mean. It's very soupy, like the concoction that I put in my mouth.
Oh, it's clap cold as well.
Yeah, it is
just
freezing
got
cold.
it.
Absolutely clap cold, and it tasted like it had just been found at the bottom of an old swimming pool. It was so juicy.
Out to say?
And I don't mean juicy in like a good way. It was absolutely disgusting. Mary legitimately couldn't keep it down.
Don't put that in.
Let's go in.
No, don't.
Put that in a bag, in a bin.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Disgusting.
mean that to happen. Don't put that in, bro. I feel like when we walked in, he was quite aloof and not very nice, but as soon as he could see that we were nice, he became nice. And I think because so many people go in there and take videos of him and, you know, do bad shit to him, like throw things at the window, I think he's quite defensive, but he's actually a nice guy if you're nice yourself.
That was, though, no, I'm not just saying this because, like, in any biased way, that was my least favourite of the entire challenge. It was awful, to be fair. We were meant to go to Newcastle straight from Glasgow, but dumbass here, I didn't realise how far away it was, so we've actually run out of time. So all we've achieved today is drive to Glasgow, have 2 kebabs and drive home.
Yeah.
So, do you know what? People say being a YouTuber is easy. Fuck you.
Just that long till we're home. Nice.
Well done today.
You too.
You did a good job.
Big driver.
Hey, that's me, baby.
Doner kebab.
Well, folks, there we are at the end of what's probably been the most miserable challenge we've ever done. And I mean that. We have done a lot of stupid stuff on this channel, but I think each day we've dreaded doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, you really end up just stinking of kebab no matter how much you wash your hands. It just comes out your pores.
I never want to have another kebab again.
Never.
It's worth mentioning with these reviews and stuff, they're all kind of circumstantial, and while there has been some terrible kebabs on this list, your mileage might vary. We've spent a lot of time on this video looking at some small independent businesses with some bad reviews. Now let's change it up and have a look at a big business, a big kebab business, which also is often one of the worst reviewed kebab places in its respective city. Where are we gonna go?
GDK.
German Doner Kebab. Let's check it out.
Something concerning, German Doner Kebab is a company headquartered in Glasgow, and Glasgow has had the worst kebabs so far, so I'm not feeling very strongly about this. I've just thought this is German kebab in it, so it's not the same type of kebab that we've been having.
Yeah.
Did you know I'm born in Germany?
So was I.
It's a doner kebab featuring Doritos, but I wasn't expecting it to come in a literal, this couldn't be more of a literal packet of crisps that they've messily just cut open.
Oh, you're thinking, oh, my good friend's got me a chili heatwave pack of crisps. Brilliant. You look inside. Oh, it's full of kebab.
Don't be fooled by this, guys. It is not a premium meal. It's not worth the 10 quid that you pay for it. You can get this from any boss man.
It's actually not very good, this. The kebab meat is very dry. The salad isn't really crispy or crunchy. The bread is nice, but the bread's doing like 80% of the heavy lifting. Not really a fan of the mainstream, you know me.
That is lovely.
Yeah, like the waffle bread.
So do you know what? It's all right, this. Not special, but better than half the ones on this list. Not as good as the other half. Thanks so much for watching, and TPD TV will return for the drum and bass event coming soon in a country that we know all too well. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
KEBABSOLUTELY NOT.
That's a wrap.
Is it Lord or Lordy? LM Mastodon.
Put it back on.
Jesse